Hello guys, welcome back to Threat House of Terror. I hope you all are having a fantastic day, whatever it is you guys are doing. And I hope you guys are doing well today too. So, you guys are watching this video on May the 8th. So yeah, I'm saving this video for March the 8th. I'm sorry, I say May the 8th. I meant to say, you guys are watching this video on March the 8th. So yeah, you guys are watching this video on March the 8th. So I'm saving this for March 8th. But anyway, today's video, I'm going to be telling you guys why you should never spend a night in this haunted cabin. Because this haunted cabin is rumored to be haunted by ghosts. So yeah, I will be telling you guys why you should never spend a night in this haunted cabin. Because it's rumored to be haunted by the ghosts of the people who lived in that cabin, and they died of a horrible and grisly death. Cause a long time ago, some people stayed in this cabin and they died of a horrible and grisly death. They say if you spend a night in this haunted cabin, you will see the ghosts of the people who lived in it a long time ago. But anyway, let's just get on with this video. There was a young couple who stayed in this cabin. They stayed in this haunted cabin, but they don't know that it's haunted yet. So, the boyfriend and his girlfriend got their stuff unpacked inside the cabin. The boyfriend decided to cook him and his girlfriend some dinner. So, he cooked him and his girlfriend some hamburgers. So, yeah, they both had hamburgers for dinner. So yeah, they sat down at the table eating their hamburgers. And the cabin did look really nice whenever they stayed in it for the night. Okay, so it was time for their bedtime. They decided to go to bed. So yeah, they slept upstairs in the cabin room. But it did have some stairs in it, which looked really nice. So yeah, they got into bed, and they're about to fall asleep when all of a sudden they heard a strange noise coming from downstairs in the cabin. They're like, what was that? The girlfriend did not know what was that noise, so She went downstairs to go check it out, but nothing was still not there. So yeah, she saw nothing there. So they decided to just go back to sleep. But again, they were awoken by the strange noise they heard downstairs in the cabin. When the boyfriend went to go check it out, he still didn't see anything there when he went to go check it out. So they tried to go back to sleep. But again, they heard it a third time. Nothing was still not downstairs when both of them went to go check it out this time. Sorry if I'm clearing my throat because I sound kind of weird because it feels like I have something in my throat. But yeah, when they went to go check it out, nothing was still not there. They thought something weird was going on in the cabin. They had no idea what they heard or what the heck was that sound. So they tried to go back to sleep. But suddenly their blankets got pulled off their bed and there was a ghostly figure in the room. They both were screaming. They both screamed. It looks like it was one of the ghosts of the family who used to live in that cabin whenever they died of a horrible and grisly death. So yeah, it was one of the ghosts of the family that was making the noise downstairs, and they did not see it. So yeah, they did not see nothing downstairs last night, but they saw a shadowy figure last night, and they were they were a bit scared whenever they saw it. I mean, they were really scared whenever they saw a shadowy figure in the cabin last night. But they decided to pack up their stuff and go back home because the cabin is haunted. So the boyfriend and his girlfriend, they never stayed in the cabin ever again. But yeah, this cabin is definitely haunted by the ghosts of the family who used to, of the people who used to live in that house, that cabin a long time ago. So yeah, this cabin is is definitely haunted by the ghosts of the people who lived in that cabin a long time ago. Okay, also there was three girls who stayed in this cabin, and one night while they were in the cabin, they heard a strange noise. So yeah, they saw a strange noise. They heard a strange noise inside the cabin. So yeah, the three girls heard a strange noise inside of the cabin. So when they heard a strange noise inside the cabin, they did not see nothing. So yeah, nothing was not there. So yeah, suddenly they heard a loud banging noise, and there was a door slam. They heard a door slam all by itself. So yeah, they heard a door slam all by itself, and they heard a loud bang noise. So yeah, they had no idea what was going on inside the cabin, but this cabin is really haunted. So yeah, suddenly they saw two shadowy figures. It was the two ghosts of the people who lived in the cabin a long time ago. The three girls were screaming to death whenever they saw two shadowy figures of the family who lived in the cabin a long time ago. So yeah, they all three of the girls were definitely terrified. So yeah, they were terrified of the two shadowy figures of the family who lived in the cabin a long time ago. So yeah, the three girls were too scared to go to sleep. So yeah, these three girls were too afraid to go to sleep in the cabin because of what they saw and heard. So yeah, they barely slept last night whenever it was morning time. So the three girls barely got enough sleep last night because of what happened, because of what they heard and saw last night. So yeah, they were scared of what happened last night. Also, there was two men who stayed in this cabin for the weekend. The two men got their stuff unpacked inside the cabin and they decided to cook some dinner. So yeah, they cooked a nice dinner inside the cabin. When they sat down on at the cabin table eating their dinner, all of a sudden they heard a weird noise coming from the upstairs cabin. So yeah, they heard a strange noise coming from the upstairs cabin in one of the bedrooms. But nothing was still not there. So they tried to ignore it and get back to eating their dinner. So yeah, while they were finished eating their dinner, they decided to go check out what was making that strange noise. Nothing was still not there. So they still didn't see nothing there whenever they went to go check it out. When one of the men went into the room to to look at it, he suddenly saw he saw a ghostly figure in the room. It was like one of the ghosts of the family who lived in the cabin, in which it was. So yeah, he was terrified. He screamed and the other man heard him scream. He asked him what was wrong. He said he saw a shadowy figure, a ghostly figure. He thought he thought his friend was crazy, but nope, he was not crazy. He also saw it too. So yeah, he's also saw the same ghostly figure. it was one of the people who stayed in the cabin. I mean, who lived in the cabin a long time ago. And so they tried to go. So yeah, they did manage to go to sleep, and they suddenly heard strange noises in the cabin whenever they tried to go to sleep. But they fell asleep anyway when they kept on hearing strange noises. So yeah, they did manage to fall asleep whenever they heard strange noises coming from downstairs. And whenever it was morning time, they were they were still afraid of what they heard last night whenever they woke up that morning. So yeah, they were scared of what they heard last night, but they did get some sleep though. So yeah, at least they got some sleep when they heard the strange noises last night. Okay. Also, there was a husband and wife who'd spent a night in this cabin. When the husband and wife spent the night in this cabin, they got they got their stuff for their cabin, and one night when the husband was in one of the rooms, he heard something coming from the hallway. He thought it was his wife, but she was in another room. And when he went to he went to his wife. He asked her, "Did you hear something?" And she said, "No." And he told his wife he heard something in the hallway, but he didn't see anything. So nothing was not there whenever he heard something in the hallway. So yeah, the husband did not see nothing in the hallway because there was nothing there whenever he tried to check it out. Even his wife checked it out too, but her husband did not see anything. And when the wife went downstairs in the cabin, all of a sudden she saw a ghostly figure and she screamed, and her husband asked her what was wrong. She she told him she saw a ghostly figure. So yeah, there was a ghostly figure downstairs in the cabin, and she was scared to death whenever she saw it. Sorry, I got distracted by my TV. So yeah, the the wife saw a ghostly figure downstairs and she screamed to death. and her husband heard her. Both both of them saw it at the same time, and they were scared to death whenever they saw a ghostly figure of one of the people who stayed in the cabin a couple of years ago. So yeah, they stayed in the haunted cabin. They did not know it was haunted by the ghosts of family who, the ghosts of people who lived in it a long time ago. So yeah, the husband and wife were both scared of the ghost that they saw. So yeah, the cabin was definitely haunted by ghosts. By ghosts of the family who lived in it, who stayed in it a long time ago. So yeah, the husband and wife packed up their stuff and they went back home. So yeah, when they packed their stuff and went back home, they never stayed in the haunted cabin ever again. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, give me a big old thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you guys haven't already, because I post videos every single week. So yeah, smash that subscribe button if you guys haven't already, so you guys don't miss a new video I post every single week. And let me know in the comment section below, would you guys ever spend a night in this haunted cabin? Let me know in the comment section below, would you guys ever spend a night in this haunted cabin? I know some of you guys would, and some of you guys wouldn't, because I would not, because I don't like staying in haunted places. But I don't like spending a night in haunted places, because they scare me. But yeah, let me know in the comment section below, would you guys ever spend a night in this haunted cabin? And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! And as always, stay creepy.